I'm on. Let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Yeah, I know. Live strategy session, man. Single entry 3 max, 20 max. Let me know if y'all can see me. Let me know when y'all join in. Let's see, man. Let me go. Y'all know I gotta pull it up on my phone. Still ain't got it fixed yet. Yeah. Well, still ain't figured it out. Just ain't had time. Okay. Alright, alright. We here then. We here. We gonna get to it. Wait for y'all to come on in, man. We are going live. We are going live. Okay, my man Pat in here. What's up, Pat? What's going on? Man, excited about this slate, man. Ready to get to it. I got a good idea. I got a way I'm going today. I'm gonna give y'all my full strategy for the day. We gonna see how it play out. Yes, sir. Shot Killer, the man of the hour. Shot Killer G. My God. He had a great idea that we gonna get into today, man. Great idea from the guy, Shark Killer G. I loved it. We gonna get into it today. Give it a few more minutes, man. Let some more people get in here. Y'all know we don't have many in here, but you know it's the private, exclusive VIP live session. You know what I mean? Y'all in tune. Y'all are in tune, man. All right, we gonna get to it. Okay, okay. What's good, Primetime Beats? Okay, I see you. All right. We filing on in. We filing on in. Y'all know, man. Just about a quick 45 minutes to an hour. We gonna chop it up. Got a very special surprise for y'all today from an idea from my man Shark Killer G. We gonna get into it. Y'all gonna be a part of it. Y'all gonna see it. All right. All right. All right. One more minute. One more minute, and I'm gonna get into it, man. I'm ready. Y'all feel good today, man? Y'all confident in your strategies today? What y'all got planned for today? Let me know. Let me know, man. We gonna chop it up, all right? Beautiful day here out here in Maryland, D.C. area. You know, DMV. Beautiful day. Sunny, 75, little slight breeze. Do whatever in this weather, man. It's a great day to get some money. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Great day to get some money. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let's get into it, man. Let's chop it up. All right. So at the end of this live stream, my boy Shark Killer G, if y'all don't know, he won the contest last week. Sorry I got caught up. I ain't do one for this week, but we'll be back contest next week too. But he was the $25 winner this past week. So his idea was to just hold on to that. I go half on it with him, and we build a $50 single entry on live for y'all today. So that's what we gonna do, man. Towards the end of the show, y'all gonna be here, and we gonna chop it up and build a $50 single entry lineup. Me and Shark Killer G, we gonna yeah, we gonna put that in. Hopefully, we take that thing down, chop those winnings, man. It was a great idea by him. I liked it, so we gonna definitely do that towards the end of the show. All right. But now, well, until the end of the live stream, whatever. But we gonna get right into it, man. How I see today's slate. Y'all know how we do it. I'm gonna let y'all know how I attack the slate. Let y'all know the plays I'm keying on, my strategies. Then we'll get into some question and answer session. Then we'll get into some bills. And then today we're gonna finally end with the bill of me and Shark Killer's $50 single entry lineup. Alright? So today, the theme today is value, man. It's when you're looking at ownership today, that there's no real ownership is spread out. It's across the board, man. There's no real other than Cooper Cup. There's no real other like super high owned guys that you got to pivot from. So it's pretty much balanced across the board with a lot of value plays at running backs. A lot of value plays at running backs. So it's gonna be so spread out. Ownership is so spread out across the board at most every position. Like I said, outside of Cooper Cup, I think the way to go today, instead of trying to get different from ownership and trying to like get leverage that way, I'm just gonna key in on the plays I love and just go heavy on them. So I got a few plays I like today that I'm gonna be heavy on compared to the field, just because I'm not worried about ownership so much. It's so spread out. I'm not gonna try to get leverage that way. I'm just gonna the plays I love, the plays I like the most. I'm just gonna go heavy on them. So in my 20 maxes, I might have them 50, 60% on in most of my lineups, somewhere in there 40%. Depends on how I'm feeling. But I'm going heavy on these plays I like, just because there's a lot of different spots that people are going to be at that I think can possibly go wrong. And we're going to jump right into it, right at the running backs. All right? I got you, prime time beats. We're going to talk about what games I'm targeting in just a minute. So, the way I think I should, the way to think today's slate is running backs ownership is going to be all over the board. It's so many value plays of ownership. The way to save Saturday is at the running back, but to me, you want to make sure you do it with the right ones, because there's a lot of guys down here that people are going to be taking shots on today. That's riskier than some other ones that I like. So let's get into it. We know Dalvin Cook is out. Matson is getting a lot of ownership because he's going to be the lead back there for the Minnesota Vikings. So it's 6K. He's a good play. He's in play, man. I have no problem playing him. He's gonna see a lot of ownership. He may get a little chalky. We have to see how it shake out. But it's so many plays at running back that I don't think you have to worry about it. But Matson is getting up there. But all the value plays down here running back. Let's start right here at this 6,000 right. I'm thinking most people are gonna go like Derrick Henry and try to get one of these value option running backs. So hold on a minute. Give me a little water. My bad, fellas. Or ladies who all in here. I don't know who all in here. But so I think most bills in the single entry today is going to be like this. Derrick Henry coming off that monster game. And then you're going to see you might see a Matson like this. Or you're going to get some people to go down to maybe some Tyson Williams. He's pretty popular. Who else is down here? Who else down here? Oh, Leonard Fournette. They say he's starting. People gonna go down here. You got Sony Michelle, who should be getting a start with no Henderson. And I'm gonna stop right here because Sony Michelle is my favorite low on running back play. Love Sony Michelle. Sony Michelle and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. If I'm paying down a running back, I'm going to have a lot of bills that start just like this with these two, and I'm just going to build around it. You put these two at your running backs, you can stack however you want to stack, chalky, whatever you want to do. This is the majority of my bill. I like these two pay down options. I really think it's such a good leverage day and so many good plays at running back. I feel like it's a 3 running back play. So for me, a lot of my bills are going to have running backs in it. My single entry, 3 max, 20 max. So I'm going to have a running back. So you might see some of this. Edwards-Helaire, Michelle, Henry. And the reason why these are my favorite pay down options, let's explore the other pay down options that we was talking about earlier. So what did I just mention? Matson, he's not exactly pay down, 6,000. He's fairly priced. I don't think you're getting a super value on him. But when you come under there, you're looking at Tyson Williams, right here for the Baltimore Ravens. He's going to get some touches, but as you seen last week, he has to contend with Latavius Murray. He has to contend with Lamar Jackson. He's a risky play. He's a risky pay down option. He's a good play, but just a little bit too risky for my taste and my single entry especially. So, moving down, another pay down option. Some people are looking at Chase Edmonds. His name's been coming up, so people are gonna go. I don't like Chase Edmonds as much because he's definitely not the goal line back. He is a running back in a high powered offense, but he split times with James Conner, and in the goal line they're giving it to James Conner, so he can very easily not give you a return here. And if I'm looking at a running back in this Arizona game, I may actually go James Conner because they're heavy favorites here. We know they like to air the ball out, but they could get up big and just make themselves run and work on their run game. So if I'm thinking about Chase Edmonds in the lineup, any spot I'm thinking about considering Chase Edmonds, I'm gonna automatically throw James Conner in today, just because I know you're gonna get him at super low ownership. And if you in a GPP, especially like a 20 max or going especially the 150s, I go James Conner. Any spot I thought about Chase Edmonds, I go James Conner. But he's a risky play. You come on down. Kenyon Drake, we still waiting news on Josh Jacobs. They saying don't look like he's gonna play, but Kenyon Drake, hey, he could do it, but it's another case where it's split. Him and Peyton Barber. You know they like Peyton Barber. Peyton Barber's probably gonna get the goal line carries and things of that nature. That's another risky low on play if you trying to go that route. Prime time beats. I seen you mention Drake in there, but yeah, come on down. Some people might roll the dice with J.D. McKissick. I doubt it. You heard people say Mike Davis. Some people who gonna try to slide Mike Davis in there, but I don't see no reason going to him. Jamal Williams, no. Like I said, I told you I like James Conner if you're thinking Chase Edmonds. Leonard Fournette, another guy. He's gonna be kind of chalk. He's gonna get some ownership, guys. I would say prime time beat sure about Michelle going against that Bucks defense. All right, let's jump right into it. It's not about being sure, right? Nothing's a sure thing. Anybody can get hurt, whatever. They cannot do it. I'm paying for the opportunity right here with Sony Michelle prime time. This is one of the highest scoring games on the slate. They're expecting it to be a shootout. They're expecting it to be back and forth. He's only 4,900. There's no Henderson. He's gonna get the majority of that work. You know what I mean? Those Henderson touches. He should see anywhere from 15 to 20 touches. All right. Now, whether he's successful on those, I don't know. It is a tough defense, but I know he's gonna get the work in one of the highest scoring games on the slate. And we talking about the Rams, who have a good passing game, and with Woods, especially Cooper Kupp, who people is going to be on. They're going to move the ball on this Tampa Bay Bucks defense. This Bucks defense have had the ball moved on them all year. Cowboys moved it. The Falcons had a little success. They can move. I think this Rams offense and Sean McVay is creative enough to move the ball on this Bucks defense. And they're not going to have that. They're not going to throw all bombs in the end zone. They're going to have big plays. They're going to get down to the red zone, the 5 to 10, things of that nature. And Sony Michelle is going to get those carries. I'm sorry. So I'm paying for the opportunity here. You know what I mean? It's not so much as being sure, especially in football. It's not like basketball. You know what I mean? You're not nothing's a guarantee, but I like the upside, I like his opportunity, and I know he's going to get some work. Like, it's not like he's going to split the backfield. Who's he going to split the backfield with? He's getting all the work. Love Sony Michelle, man. Absolutely favorite running back value. I'm going to have a lot of Sony Michelle because he should get all the opportunity. He's not going to come in super high because there's other values we going through right now. Like I said, people going to like Fournette for $100 more. People also like Javonte Williams from the Denver Broncos. He's another solid play, but he's a risky play, especially for me, especially for in my single entry contest, because he splits time with Melvin Gordon. You seen Melvin Gordon rip off a big run. He's not getting all the work. I love Sony Michelle because I'm anticipating him getting majority of the work, pretty much all of the work. Like, I don't see who else they're gonna split time. Like, who else they're gonna get carries to. Let's see who's in the rest of the Rams backfield. You know what I mean? It's just the opportunity is so high for Sony Michelle. And at this cheap price tag, man, it's hard for him to kill you right here. At least I envision. He can. He can go out there and get hurt, Rose. He can kill you. But right now, the opportunity cost, I love it. And his price tag, and he's not going to be super high on because of all the other value at running back. Love it, man. I'm probably 100% all my single entries, everything. Like, I love Sony Michelle, my outright favorite. Now, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's a little riskier because there is somebody he could potentially split carries with. Let's get on over to the Kansas City game. He could concede a little work to Darrell Williams right here. We see a few attempts, especially since he had that fumble that cost him the game last week. So he has a little competition, but I'm not too worried about Darrell Williams. This is a case where Clyde Edwards-Helaire, same position as Sony Michelle, and he's $100 cheaper. He should get majority of work at the running back position, and another one of the highest total games on the slate. They use him in the passing game. He hasn't had a big game yet, but he's gonna have the opportunity. You know the Chiefs are gonna move the ball. You know they're gonna get in the red zone. They may it's just whether they elect to hand it to him or not. It's just whether he's gonna get those touchdowns or not. But he should get anywhere from 10 to 15 touches in that 4,800 on a high powered offense and one of the highest total games on the slate. I like getting a Clyde that was hilarious as well, man. These are my two favorite pay down options. All right, if you scared of both of them, you want my what would be my lock, Sony Michelle. Out of the two, if you can't stomach both of them, Sony Michelle is my lock out of the two, man. Heavy playing on Sony Michelle today, and that's just how I'm viewing it today. That's just my guns. That's how I'm sticking to it. That's my strategy for the day. And I think, like I said, so Clyde that was hilarious. Let's do that. Let's get into some bills. We're gonna go right into the bills, man. Y'all seen my strategy. I'm sticking to my two low value running backs and just building off of that. You don't really got to worry about ownership. Just play the plays you really like today. Like I said, ownership is so spread out because there's so many ways you can go. You got people who gonna go the Chiefs offense with Mahomes and them boys. People gonna come to the other side, go Herbert. It's so you if you don't like that game, go to the Tampa Bay Rams game. People, you can stack that side, the Rams, the Bucks side. If you don't like that game, go to the Seattle, Minnesota game. Russell Wilson, Kirk Cousins. It's so many ways you can go. Just pick your favorite plays today. That's just what I'm doing, and that's my suggestion. Like I said, form your own strategy. That's what we here to do. Chop it up, go live. But just pick your favorite plays that you like the most, the ones you most confident in, whatever, and just roll them and press down on them, man. Go above the field ownership on them. If you're doing 20 max, like if you, I like Sony Michelle. I don't know, his ownership might be 10%, 15 somewhere in there. And the 20 max, I might go 30% Sony Michelle, 40%, like 45, whatever, just to get what I'm saying, above the field. I think he's that good of a play, and it's a play I like that much. If you don't like him, go with the plays you like and press down. Go, even if it's somebody popular. Even if you like Cooper Kupp, you know he's gonna be high on. If you like him, put him in 60, 70% of your lineups. Get way over the. It's that type of day that ownership is so spread out. You don't really gotta. I'm not really considering it that heavily today because it's so spread out and there's a lot of ways you can go. But we're gonna get right into bills, man. I'm gonna lock in Sony Michelle. Uh, let's say my bad. I'm saying we're going into bills. Let's get into questions and answers, man. Any questions right now? Prime time beats. I hope that answered your question about Michelle. What's up, man? Any questions, man? I know you're trying to get different, Goose, which is good. Yeah. Definitely. I don't even think this is gonna be different because there's some people going to Sony Michelle. I don't even think, but I think it's gonna be, like I said, I think it's gonna be different enough that people like because there's so many ways you can go, man. So much value at running back today. So much value, tons of value. All right, what y'all liking out there, huh? No questions, no other questions, man. All right. All right, you can ask anything about the slate, man. You can ask me comparison between two players. If you got two players you can't decide on, I give you my opinion on that. Let me know. Like should I go Cooper Woods? I'll probably go Woods because Cooper Cup. Hey, Cooper Cup is not a bad play. It's a reason why he's chalk, man. It's a reason why the chalk is the chalk. Highest total game. They gonna air it out. He's gonna be in line for some work. So fading him, it's tough. It's tough because he's that good of a player, especially the chemistry he's shown with Stafford over these first couple games. But they're gonna air it out. It's gonna be a shootout. I like this game to go over. I like this game to go. If you saw my bets, I like this game to go over. I like the Chiefs Chargers game to go over. Man, I think it's gonna be a highly field offensive day. Right? It could not happen, just like the Chargers Cowboys game didn't go over. It got unlucky, some turnovers in the red zone. There's always a chance for things not happening, but the likelihood of those two, if you play this game, if you play the Rams, Buccaneers, Chiefs, Chargers game 10 times a piece, yeah, probably 7 of them going over. Like they played 10 times in a row, probably 7 of them going over. Man, it's just those offenses are that good. So let's see. What do you think about Antonio Gibson? All right, I got you next prime time. We're going right down Antonio Gibson. Let's get into Antonio Gibson. Look out. This Buffalo Bills defense is tough. This Buffalo Bills defense is tough. Game law. Let's pull him up. 20 attempt, 13 rushing attempts. So let's do 5 targets, 2 targets. Okay, okay. All right. He's getting the touches. 5,900, 5,900. Let's see. That's a solid game environment over there. 45. That ain't that bad. I think they like Gibson. He's okay. He's definitely great for 20 max or a GPP. He's a solid player. I ain't gonna say great for a 20 max. Great for a GPP. He'll be a solid play in the 20 max for me. He's gonna get the touches, but I don't know if they one. I don't know if they can run the ball on Buffalo like that. Two, I think they like Heineke throwing the ball a little bit. He showed he can have some success through the air a little bit against the Giants last week. I think I don't know if he. I'm not saying he can have success against his Buffalo team, but I think they may try, especially if they're not able to run the ball on the ground. Buffalo's a solid defense. This could get rough for the Washington football team. So, but like I said, he's a solid player in the GPP. I don't know outside of that. I don't know if I touch him in my single entry 3 max. Like, it's just a lot of ways can go wrong. And J.D. McKissick having some touches last week. Like, it's a lot of ways it can go wrong, and not too many ways it can go right, in my opinion. So like I said, large 150 max, big GPPs. Yeah, roll the dice on them, but 20 max, 3 max, nah. Hope that answers your question good enough right there, Pat. Oh, prime time. What's your thoughts on the ATL versus the New York Giants game? Would you take any bet? I love that game. That's a sneaky. Should be. I'm hoping to be a lower on game. That Giants Falcon game. I think that has the potential to be a shootout. I think that I like the over on that game. I like Saquon. I like Sterling Shepard. I like even in a 150 big GPP content. I like taking some shots on Evan Ingram. You know they like to get. You know he's a speedy tight end. You don't know if they're gonna target him like that, but you know they like to use him to stretch the field. He can get in some plays 20 yards down the field. He's a versatile tight end that they want to try to use and make into the Kelsey type and Waller type, those big play tight ends. They want to try to get Ingram involved like that, and if he's back 100%, I'm anticipating he's been missing this long. So if he's playing, I'm anticipating he's 100% full go, no limitations. So I like taking some shots on Evan Ingram. Maybe even in my 20 max, I might slide him in a lineup. But if Kenny Galladay plays, I think he's in play. Let's see, has he been ruled out? Has Kenny Galladay been ruled out? I know. DraftKings injury news be behind. He expected to play. Yeah. All right. Kenny, like that whole offensive side of the ball for the Giants, I think is in play. The Saquon, Sterling, Galladay, Evan Ingram, because I think that we know the Atlanta defense is not that good, man. I think they're gonna be able to move the ball however they like. Daniel Jones is not a bad player. I'm gonna play him some at QB. If you saw the QB videos, man, from last week, you know I like Daniel Jones and Matt Ryan. So same thing, come back on the other side. My favorite cheap receiver is from this game in this side, Zacchaeus. I like Zacchaeus with Russell Gage out. He immediately steps into that number 2 wide receiver role. Calvin Ridley could have a potential tough matchup against Bradbury. All right, so that's definitely keeping his ownership down. So I like Zacchaeus and I like Ridley, especially in the 20 max. Like Ridley, because he's not going to draw any ownership because he has a tough matchup against Bradbury. All right. But hey, Bradbury is not a world beater. He's not prime time. It's possible for Calvin Ridley to have a good game on him. And you know Matt Ryan wants to get the ball to him. So he's a great for a large field GPP. Calvin really love him. But for my single entry 3 max, 20 max, my favorite pay down receiver today is Zacchaeus, man. Like him. I like this game environment. I'm not messing with the running backs though. Mike Davis caught up at that. I'm not messing with that. That's the only thing I'm not messing with. But Matt Ryan, Ridley, Zacchaeus, Kyle Pitts. Oh, love Kyle Pitts too. Definitely one of my tight end options. I tell you, I like this game to be a shootout. So, that's a nice game, prime time. What else? I said okay. I hope I touched on Saquon there. Kenny Galladay ain't the number 1 receiver. Shepard. Yeah, I know, but. Kenny Galladay still in play because I expect them to be able to move. I expect this to be a shootout. So he don't have to be the number one receiver. Like if you going single entry, yeah, you maybe lock in Shepard, but a 3 max or 20 max, I had no problem going Galladay. I stacked Daniel Jones with Shepard and Galladay. I stacked Daniel Jones with Saquon and Shepard. I stacked this Giants game like all type of ways, man. I don't think you can go any wrong any way. And Kenny Galladay gonna give you a pivot because I guarantee you Shepard be the higher owned of the two receivers. So Kenny Galladay, like he's no throwaway. He's a nice receiver, man. Him and Daniel Jones just haven't connected like that. Haven't had that chemistry like that just yet in the game. But it's very possible Galladay can have it. You know, he's a nice receiver. So, all right, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Any other questions, man? Any other? All right. All right, cool. Let's get into some bills, man. Y'all throw some stacks out there, some bills out there. What game y'all want to build from? Let me get some water. Give y'all a second. What game y'all want to build from? All right. Shark Killer G, you still there, baby? It's about time for us to build that thing in a minute, man. All right, all right. No, nothing nobody want to see. I can just get into some bills then. All right, let's get into my do the KC versus Chargers. All right, bet. Let's do it. KC versus Chargers. Let's get right into it. I think the higher on stack from this game is going to be the Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, just because of the salary saving it gives you. Like, all those guys are. So if you go there, you can do this. I mean, that my bad, not guiding. That's very. It's a lot. I think everybody's gonna go that way. So what we gonna do is we gonna build it with Pat Mahomes. Let's build a stat with Pat Mahomes because I think the Herbert one's going to see a higher ownership just because of the salary savings. So Pat Mahomes can go a little under owned here, and you know what they can do. So let's go Pat Mahomes. And because Kelsey, everybody's okay. BC, yeah, we do Minnesota, Seattle next, but uh, everybody's gonna pay Kelsey tight end. They're gonna if they doing Pat Mahomes, more than likely they're gonna have Kelsey in there. But you know what? Since I got two pay down, let's go on and do this. Let's lock it in there. Let's give it to them both, man. We expect this to be a shootout. Let's go right there. See what we working with. Bam. We stack the cheese right there. Eat some wings. Okay, word. Bam. Let's start right there. Cause this no, if they are stacking the Chiefs, I guarantee you because this salary is so much because it costs so much of your salary cap. Anybody stacking the Chiefs is gonna go Mahomes Hill or either Mahomes Kelsey. If they stacking two, they're gonna try to use like McCole Hartman to pay down McCole Hartman if they want two from the Chiefs game. Not many people is gonna do that. Not many people are gonna have this Tyreek Hill and Kelsey stack. So eh, I'm not saying they're not gonna have it, but I think that'll be lower on as it pertains to other stacks because it's so much salary. So we're gonna lock this in right here. I'm gonna throw my boy Sony Michelle on here with this pay down option now, and now we can work. We got 4,000. My favorite defense, y'all know how we do over here. My favorite pay down defense is the Bengals this week. Heavy on the Bengals, man. Heavy on the Bengals. 2,100 near the bare minimum. That should be a tightly contested game. The Bengals are scrappy. They have multiple sacks each week. Yeah, I know and they have interceptions here and there. I know Big Ben has one of the fastest releases in the game, but Big Ben will throw an interception. If you've been watching the Steelers the past few years, you know Big Ben will throw an interception because he's making such quick decisions. If he's fooled, that's why he throws those interceptions like that. And it's always on like a quick slant or a quick out, something crazy like that. He'll throw interceptions. I like the Bengals here, able to get a little pressure too on Big Ben and that offensive line not quite being gelled together. Love the Bengals, my favorite defensive play. Another little gem for y'all today, all right? But we're gonna lock the Bengals in right there, and we got 4,500 left for a player. 4,500, 4,550. You know what I'm talking about left, all right? So let's get into running backs. Now, what do we want to do? Do it. I would. You know where I'm gonna go? Because it was it's a little risky. I go Hardman and Bengals at my 12. I'll say, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it. Yep, Shark Killer. Okay, no doubt. Yep, the Bengals defense. I'm telling you, is the way to go. A lot of people going to the Titans, so this is gonna pivot. And my Bengals defense is a pivot from the Titans. The Titans is probably gonna be the highest on defense. That they we can look at them real quick too, just while we on defenses. But Titans, I like them. That's a solid play, but y'all know I like Jonathan Taylor over there. If you saw my running back video, the Titans defense, the Titans defense was high on because people anticipated Eason getting a start, and I think they not gonna realize Wentz is playing. Wentz is in line to play. Not saying he can't go out or whatever, but if he finishes the game, that could be big for people who went this Titans defense because most people are not even gonna change it, even though Wentz is playing because the Titans are so cheap. A lot of ownership is just gonna stay on the Titans. So the Bengals is a great pivot for me. Y'all know defense is the number one thing to pivot from, especially if you got another low on and everybody's gonna be high on one cheap defense. Just go the other one. All right. We saw it week one. I forget what defense it was. Everybody was it Philly or something. Everybody was on that defense. Defense didn't give you anything. So I'm pivoting from the Titans with Bengals. That's why I like that defense. All right. But so with this lineup, if we'll say this is a single entry. We're doing single entry bills. So I want a little more security. So my favorite pay up option at running back this week, giving y'all another gem, man. I gave you my defense. Now I'm gonna give you. I gave you one running back. I'm gonna give you my second running back, man. Austin Eckler, my favorite pay up option at running back. Just taking advantage. And if we go Eckler right here, it gives us a nice running back right here with this Chiefs Chargers stack. So going Eckler right there. Yes, love him, man. Y'all know here's the thing about Kansas City. This what makes them a great fantasy matchup. One, if you see my videos, I know they put up 30 on anybody. So teams when they play the Chiefs, they like to try to get more aggressive or they like to try to play at a faster pace. They want to score more. You see them going for two more often. They get more aggressive when they play the Chiefs, especially all the teams, because they know you have to have points to beat this Chiefs team. Everybody knows that, so they play at a quicker pace. They try to go to their strengths more. So what do the Chargers think their strength is? They think it's passing the ball, spreading you out. They believe in Justin Herbert. So come with that coupled with the fact they're playing the Chiefs, they probably try to pick up the tempo. They're gonna try to score more. They're gonna be a little more aggressive. That bodes well for Eckler because you know they're going to use him in the run game. With them speeding up the tempo, trying to spread them out, I see them lining up at receiver. They're going to try to move them all over the field. Quick hits on this Chiefs offense run, so I can see some no huddle there. I love the Austin Eckler right here going against the Chiefs. One of the highest total games on the slate. Gives us a great run back with our Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Kelsey play right here, all right? Now, we're going to need a pay down option because Eckler brings us a 3,600 a piece, all right? So let's go. I'm going to go right to my favorite pay down receiver, I said. Zacchaeus. Lock him in. All right. Now, we're going to need two pay down options for this. We're going to need two pay down options because this is going to be a tough fit. But we're so solid. We have such a solid floor with these plays right here and potential ceiling that the two pay down options shouldn't hurt us that bad, especially in a single entry. All right, so we're gonna possibly need two cheap receivers here. Let's get down to the 4,500 is the highest we can go for a 3,000 receiver. So let's start at the 4,500 receiver range. Osborne, yep, there you go, there you go. Let's go right there, Beast. I'm glad you said it. Let's go right there. Go right here. Osborne. Solid pay down option. 2 weeks in a row, two solid performances. No, yeah, another shootout on this slate. I'm telling you, I'm expecting the offensive Sunday, man. The unders have been hitting the line. I'm expecting the offensive Sunday this Sunday. 9 targets, 6 targets, 14 points, 20 points. He's quietly, you know, even if he doesn't do this, if he just has a semblance of this and gets you 10, 12 points, you're still winning at 3,500. This is right here is what gets you to the potential of taking down the number one spot. If you saw my lineup review, you know I played Osborne last week. All right. So I have no problem throwing him right back out here in a game that they expect to throw the ball around. Bam. So there you have it. Two pay down options at receivers, Zacchaeus and Osborne. And that leaves us 4K for the flex. Let's finish this build out. I was sleeping on Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller, yeah, that Tampa Bay offense. Look, anybody that's running routes is in play with Tom Brady. He's a QB that spreads the ball around, man. That's what I miss about Peyton Manning being playing fantasy QB too. Because with those offenses, those type guys who throw it to anybody that's open, every receiver that's running routes is in play because any one of them's liable to get the touchdown. They don't really lock in. They throw to what the defense gives them, what's open. So yeah, Scotty Miller's in play, Roscoe. You know what I mean? And they might get a boo. They acting like that. Might not play. Yeah. I seen D Hop was they saying D Hop was gimpy or something like that. But let's finish this bill, and then we're gonna get to a Minnesota Seattle bill by my man Beast. Let's see. So we come down, yeah. All right, 4K range. This is gonna be all the running backs here. Dante Williams. You gotta. I hate how they got all these running backs at 4,000. This you gotta just shift through all these to get to other plays. A million running backs, but I know there's no 4K running backs I like, so that's why we skip right through that. All right, look at that. You can go. You got Higby. You got Miko. I wouldn't go Hardman. You can go Cook and stay. Ooh, that'd be the ultimate game stack if we went Jerry Cook. But I really don't like going double tight end bills, especially in single entry and stuff. All right, Marquise Brown play. Yeah. Okay, boom. Marquise Brown is playing. Lamar Jackson both active. Okay, we good. I don't know. Looking at Barry, I might take him. Okay, Barrios. Yeah. With this 4,000, all right, let's finish this bill. My bad. I was reading the news coming across my phone. Let's finish this bill though. With this 4,000 left, if you like two tight end bills, you can go Higby. You can go Jerry Cook. You can throw Hartman here. That I think that's going too crazy. But you Quentin Cephas had a solid game. You got Barrios. You got Elijah Moore. You know the Jets gonna have to throw every game. Maybe he can get successful one game. You know what I mean? Who else you got down here? Gesicki, I don't like him. Humphrey, Austin Hooper. Look, Evan Ingram. KJ Hamler. The Denver's not going to have to throw that much against the Jets, but maybe he can get lucky and catch one of the passing touchdowns. You can go Van Jefferson. You know it's in the cards for him. It's so many ways you can go, but I would go with this 4,000 left. I like getting them. I probably would go Quinn Cephas. I'm gonna go Quinn Cephas on Nelson. Just because I expect Detroit to be down and have to throw again. So, bam. Let's finish that out. That's the bill. That's the Chiefs bill. That's how you get different with the Chiefs Chargers bill. Because I know, like I said, it's going to be tougher. You see how tough it was just for us to put Mahomes, Hill, and Kelsey in the same lineup. So, this is probably a low-on stack that gives you access to those higher total games. All right? Let's get into one more. I'm trying to say, we moving through. I'm trying to say last 15 minutes because if y'all just getting in here, I see we got a few more guests in here. Me and Shark Killer G are going to build a $50 single entry live at the end of the show that we will be playing together, splitting our winnings. We going to do it, all right? Yes, sir. What's up, Keith Afton? Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. Let's do this Minnesota-Seattle bill. Now, here's the same thing. I've been hearing Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota getting talked up a little bit, especially by the Sharks and for the large field GPP. So I think the Kirk Cousins stack may get a little more ownership than the Russell Wilson stack, similar to the Chargers, just because that Russell Wilson stack is a little more pricey than the Cousins stack. Because you can go Cousins, Thielen, and Jefferson. You see what I'm saying? So that's a little less expensive than going Russell in his weapon. So we gonna build from the Russell, cause remember we have our value plays at running back. I have my value play Sony Michelle that I don't mind how much I get of them. Love it. So we can build our stacks with the higher dollar guys, which are more than likely going to be the lesser owned guys of the popular games on the slate. So we gonna build with Russell Wilson, and we just gonna do it now. We could go Chris Carson in here, and we can go one receiver, or you can do it with Lockett and Metcalf. That's the only way I would go with the Seattle. Boy, I mean with the Seattle Seahawks, man. Them the only guys I want. Russell Wilson, Chris Carson, Lockett, Metcalf. You can play around with Swain. You can play around with the tight end. You may get lucky, but that's where all the offensive work is going to. So that's where I'm concentrated at. So so for this one, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna go Metcalf because I know Lockett gonna get the most ownership and Carson. This how I would start my Seattle stack right here. This how I would start mine right there. Carson, Metcalf, boom. Because I like Carson. He should get some work in this offense. Like I say, he should get. If you saw the running back video, I like Chris Carson goal line carries when they pass it down there. And I'm going Metcalf just to get different. Not that I don't like it, but hey, I'm just getting different. Lock is a great play. I'm just trying to get lower ownership with Metcalf. But since you know what, let's do this. Since we already, let's just go all the way with it. Let's go Metcalf and Lockett. Let's go all the way with it. Let's say he completely airs it out. Let's go all the way with it. You know what? Yeah, I like that. And I'm going to come right back to my boy Sony Michelle. This is what I say. When I have a strategy and I'm sticking to my guns, that's how I make my bills. Russell Wilson stack, boom. Put my favorite pay down option on Sony Michelle. All right, now let's go from there. This is why I say I'm going to be 45-50% on Sony Michelle and most of my bills. So I'm sticking to my guns, all right? But yeah, Sony Michelle. Now let's see where we go from there. Do we want to go a run back with Minnesota? This would be a great spot to come back with an Osborne, because you're gonna need a little salary savings already. So since you're going to Seattle side, come back with your Osborne right here. Now you got this game stack rolling. If you don't even have to go to full on game, you can do this. We can do this bill. Don't even worry about a run back. Just give me that piece, and then let's go and try to get one off. You know what I mean? But it's however you want to do it to get access to your games, all right? But we said lock it, boom. We're going to come right back with Osborne because it's a solid play, man. He's going to have the opportunity, expecting it to be a shootout. That's the stack. Boom, Osborne. Now we got 4,800 left. Going to lock in my defense. This is exactly how I build them, guys. I know my strategy. I'm sticking to my guns with Sony Michelle. That's my pay down defense, just locking in. I don't really worry about defense. So, bam. Now we got 5,700 left per player. And we got a nice little lineup. Let's look at tight end next. Tight end. Could we pay for Kelsey? What that would give? 4,500. That ain't bad. Paying up for a nice tight end right here. Kelsey, I don't know, but I don't want to do that. Let's tight end I like. Let's get access to a tight end right here in TJ Hawkins. It's gonna be a little chalky, but I don't care. Baltimore is a big favorite. Expecting them to have to throw the ball. Hawkinson is a major part of that passing game. So we can come right here with him at tight end. Bam. Now that leaves us 6,200 left. And look let me know, guys. Put in the comments. Do you think it's a solid bill right here for a single inch? You tell me if I'm right or wrong. We chopping it up right here, but I think it's very solid. Got us a nice stack in Russell Wilson, Metcalf, and Lockett. Nice tight end play. Should be a little chalky, but the low on salary saving Osborne with your running back in that game. That's a very solid lineup, and we got enough salary left to do whatever we need to do right here with 6,000 per player. You can go right here. If you like Derrick Henry, boom. Derrick Henry. But it'll give you another pay down option. I typically in my single inch, I try not to go more than one pay down option. Two max. So that's why I look at Derrick Henry right here. This is my single entry. But bam. Single Derrick Hawkinson. My bad. Derrick Henry. I'm thinking about Hawkinson. I'm thinking about something else. But flex, that leaves us 3,400. That's too much of a pay down for me, so let's not go Henry there. Let's go Oh, let's go, my boy. Let's go, my boy. He's a tad bit risky, but everybody else is so solid on here, solid floors. Let's see what leave us if I go Jonathan Taylor, 5,300. Oh, this is perfect because this gonna let me. I'm gonna let y'all in on a receiver play I like today across all formats, contests. I hope he is this price like I'm thinking. But a receiver I like today because we talking about opportunities. That's what you playing in NFL DFS, man. You're playing the chances. You're playing opportunity. The projections help, yes, but opportunity, and you just hope you get it right. But a receiver I like, low on receiver, 5,300. Let y'all in on one receiver gem. I gave y'all a tight end gem. I gave y'all. I didn't give y'all my tight end gem, but I gave y'all my running backs gem. I'm gonna give you a receiver gem. Odell Beckham Jr. Yep, and this will be my bill right here for this. Jonathan Taylor, Odell Beckham Jr. For this. This is my Seattle Minnesota stack right here. All right. I like Odell Beckham Jr. He has so many things going in his favor, and this is how you gotta look at it. I told you I'm a guy who look at both. I look at it with my eyes, what I see when I watch the game, and I look at the numbers, the projections, the ownership. You gotta be a hybrid in this, just in my opinion. So I look at both of those. Here's why I like Odell Beckham Jr. All right, one, he's coming back. They let him go. They saying he's a full go. Two, there's no Jarvis Landry. Three, if you can recall back to before Odell Beckham was hurt, the reason why this Cleveland Browns offense used to not look good is because Baker would literally force the ball to Odell Beckham Jr. Literally try to force the ball to him, taking shots downfield, throwing in the double coverage, and it really made this Cleveland offense look not as the product we see today, which is why they reverted back to running the ball coming off of play action, right? So that being said, you know the type of guy Odell Beckham Jr. is. It's not a bad thing. I'm not talking down on, but he's an emotional guy. He's big. He gets the energy hype. He's big and in. All right. If you think Odell Jr. his first game back at home in Cleveland with a QB who used to try to force him the ball. If you think for 1 second he ain't already talked to Baker Mayfield and said, look, bro, you got to give me a couple down the field. If you think they ain't not going to try to get him the ball, you are crazy. I ain't saying he going to get a million targets. He may not get 12. He may not get that. He may only get 5 or 6. But at 5,300, I know out of those 5 or 6, at least 2 of them are going to be deep shots. He want to make a splash his first game back. It's Odell Beckham. Think about it. He's an emotional guy, high energy. He want to make a splash his first game back, be like, hey, I'm back, show off to the crowd, all that. He didn't talk to Baker Mayfield. They're going to try to link up for at least a couple bombs. And I think that's a great opportunity on Odell Beckham Jr. I don't care what his ownership is going to be. I think he has tremendous opportunity. And you're going to get him at low ownership. And you get him at a cheap price. And if he blows up today, you're never going to get him like that again. The key to this game, that's why I play guys like Jonathan Taylor, things like that. In DFS, you want to be first. Because once they go off, that's it. Look at Derrick Henry example. If you saw my lineup review, I played him last week. Got him at 7%. He put up 50 fantasy points. If you think you're going to get Derrick Henry under 10% again for the rest of the year, you're crazy. The only way he's going to be under 10% again is if he has like 4 or 5 duds in a row. So what I'm saying is basically you missed your opportunity. You want to try to be first, right? That's why I like play like Jonathan Taylor, guy leading the league in red zone carries and touches. That's why I like Odell Beckham Jr. Low on. You get him at a low price. Jonathan Taylor's not really that low, but Odell Beckham Jr. And if he has a big game, guys, it's over with. You're never gonna get him at low ownership again. Yet not for a little while. And his price is gonna go up. So you want to try to take advantage of it. I love Odell Beckham Jr.'s play for GPPs, whatever contest, across the board play. All right, I'm gonna have some Odell Beckham Jr. as well, guys. All right. But yeah, that's this bill right here. All right. All right. What time is it? 11:52. All right, now we need to get all right. So there we have it, man. No other bills right now. Now let's get into it, man. This last little 10, 15 minutes. So y'all know I'll only try to do an hour. I know you probably got other shows to go watch, man. Go watch the big fellas, but I don't really watch on Sunday, man. I'm gonna let y'all know. I gather all my information Monday through Saturday. Sunday morning for me, it's all about just locking in and going with what I think. All right. Cause don't get caught up in watching a million shows. Don't even get caught up in watching me and what I'm telling you. I'm just telling you why I like my plays and my picks. What I'm going with. Make your own decisions, guys. That way you can't say, "Man, this guy told me to play this guy. He ain't do nothing." Make your own. I don't worry about that. When I wake up on Sunday morning, it's just me doing my final research, my touches, and who I like, who I believe in, who I think has an opportunity. That's and that, and then that's what I roll with. And I stick to my guns. You know what I mean? Right or wrong. That's how you formulate a strategy. That's how you get to the shark mentality, so to speak. And what happens is from doing that, even if you're doing that and you're wrong, you're making horrible plays, you're losing money. If you keep researching, stay at it, consistent, keep looking, just the shift from building and having bad builds is what shows you how not to build. So you're naturally going to get better. So just stick to your gut, stick to your instincts, whatever you go by, however you be. If you're a numbers guy, stick to your numbers. If you an instinct guy, a feel guy, stick to that. But do that consistently every week. And like I said, even if you're building bad lineups, if you're consistently doing that, you're going to gradually improve because from building bad lineups is going to teach you like, oh, I don't need to build like that. I don't need to that. And that's how you're going to formulate your strategy. That's how you're going to get good. That's how you're going to start to build better lineups. So just stick to your guns, man, like I said. Now, that being said, that out the way, let's get to it, man. We got it here. $50 single entry. Me and Shark Killer G, the winner of the contest last week, chopping up this $50 entry right here. You see it. 50K to first, baby. $50 single entry, 50K to first. This is me and Shark Killer G. So Shark Killer, it's your time, baby. Talk to me. What we looking at? What we want to do? Who you like? Who you like? You know my favorite value player running back, so Sony Michelle. I'm going to throw that out there. That's my guy. That's one play I love. All right, let me know who you like. What game you want to target? What y'all like? Y'all can chime in too, man. It's like a group project, so to speak. Y'all can chime in, man. Shark Killer G, what's up? All right, Egg for sure. Okay, let's lock him in. I'm with you on that, Shark Killer. I'm with you on that. Let's lock Eckler in. That's how we gonna build it. We just gonna go through it like that. I love Eck. All right. What else? What else? You know what I mean? I don't think you can go wrong with any game, any stat. I think it's gonna be an offensive game, offensive Sunday, man. If you got you might want to put it on NFL Red Zone this Sunday. If your team ain't playing and you got Red Zone, you might just want to lock in Red Zone. It might be consistent barrage of touchdowns this Sunday. I like it. Bengals or Titans. Bengals or Titans. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay, we can definitely agree on defense. I say Bengals. I say Bengals. Just because the Titans, I said, are going to be higher on. You know what I mean? If we got a spot where we can, you know what I mean, pivot from some ownership, I say we do. That's just going to help us out with, the rest of the lineup if we do get a little too chalky. So let's lock in the Bengals. If that's all right with you, Shark Killer D. Well, we can go Titans. Let me know. Carrington, James White. James White, it's tough, man. That's that game. I answer that question for you. It ain't really no question, but James White. Let's look at that right quick. Let me know, Shark Killer. Did Bengals defense good? I'm gonna look at this real quick for Cotton right here. Let's look at New England. The thing you had to say that they're going against the Saints, man. That backfield, I just don't like. Belichick and running backs is like Popovich in the NBA. You never know what he's gonna do with his rotation. He might be. He's not a bad play. He's not a good play. He caught in limbo. You never know. He can give you solid production, but if you weren't here only at that same 4,900, I like Sony Michelle. If that's the price range you're looking at with like James White, I say Sony Michelle, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You should have a little more opportunity, a little more security than James White, Carrington Cotton. All right. All right. Cool, cool. That's okay. Bengals defense. All right. So what offense we gonna go with now? Well, we got one running back and we got a defense. What offense we gonna go with? Shark killer. You know what I mean? If you just tuning in, I seen some the viewers go up. If you just tuning in, we doing a live $50 single entry bill. Me and one of the subscriber listeners, Shark Killer G, is chopping up building a single entry right now, man. If you missed the early part of the show, you can rewatch it after this, or just so you know some plays I like: Sony Michelle, Odell Beckham Jr., Clyde Edwards Hilaire. If you missed the earlier part of this video, you just tuning in. Just a quick recap. But right now, me and Shark Killer G are building a $50 single entry. Osborne. I say, all right, let's let the chat, bro. I like Osborne, but I like Zacchaeus a little more. Chat, y'all chop it up. Osborne or Zacchaeus? Let's let them chime in, Shark Killer G. Let's let the listeners decide. Y'all let us know in the comment section, man. Osborne or Zacchaeus? Osborne or Zacchaeus? Yeah. Either one's fine with me, Shark Killer. That's why we gonna let them subscribe, man. We gonna let them decide. Y'all, if you watching right now, put in the comment section. Should we play KJ Osborne from the Minnesota Vikings or Olamide? I hope I say that right. Or Zacchaeus from the Falcons? All right. Osborne. Okay, we got two Osborns. Give me one more vote. We ain't got but like 12 people in here. Let me see. Looking like Osborne right now. All right. All right, nobody else. Cool. We gonna get into it. Osborne. We gonna make it quick, man. KJ Osborne, pay down receiver. All right. All right, 6,200 left. We looking good. We still waiting. We still haven't decided on the offensive stack. So, uh, let's decide on that right now. I think this is a good point to decide on the offense we're using because that's going to direct our next wide receiver tight end play. So what offense do we want to go with, Osborne? I like the QB. I like Lamar Jackson. I know he's going to be a little on, but I I like Lamar Jackson. Who you like, Shark Killer? I'm gonna be a little heavy on Lamar Jackson today. Just because I like this Detroit game to go over too. This is another sneaky over game. I think it's right at 50. So that's within a touchdown reach of these other games. The Rams, Bucks, Chiefs, Chargers. They within a touchdown's reach. So they're right there knocking on the door. So and this Baltimore defense with all the injury it's had is not as strong as we thought it would be. And this Detroit Lions offense is a little more productive than we thought it would be coming into the year. So I like Lamar Jackson right there in a potential shootout as he is the Ravens offense. So let's see. I went straight bottom of the barrel, but I would take Lamar. Golf. Who you went bottom of the barrel with? Who's your QB, Shark Killer? I'm going with Justin as my quarterback, so my bid is going to be a little different because I got Henry. Oh, okay, I see it. Now I see this comment. Austin Eckler, Darren Waller, and Cooper Cup in the same line. Okay. All right, that's fine. I mean, that's fine. That's cool. Jonathan Herbert. Okay. Mm-hmm. What y'all think? Golf and Anton Clemmer, Golf, Jared Golf. Okay. Could be, but I like the. I think the reason I like Lamar because that's 7,800. This price tag right here for a guy who is the offense. If they do it through the air, Lamar Jackson did it. If they do it on the ground, it's a good chance he had a hand in it. So he just gives you so much in this matchup against the Detroit Lions. So okay, let's see. We can run it back. Let's do no other QB. Any other QBs y'all think about? He went bottom of the barrel, Justin. All right. You don't care. Okay. I went straight bottom of the barrel, but I'll take Lamar. All right. Cousins of Herbert. Okay. Cousins of Herbert. Let's do. I like Herbert a little more. Let's do Herbert. All right. Let's do Herbert. Bam. Bam. Okay, we getting a Shark Killer. Let's lock this thing out for the people. Y'all looking at a live $50 single entry. I'm down with Lamar. I am too, but I like Herbert. We can do Herbert. Let's see. Let's see how it look with Herbert, and then we can see how it look with Lamar. So let's do Herbert first, and then we can decide. You know what I mean? It's not set in stone. So let's do Herbert. I can agree with Herbert. I like him. So we got Eckler. I say go Keenan Allen, just because Mike Williams getting all the hype. He's a little cheaper, but Keenan Allen is just the consistency. I like Keenan Allen. So what you think, Shark Killer? Daniel Jones. You like Allen or Mike Williams for the other stats? Since we got Eckler, I don't think we want to overload like that. Teddy Bridgewater. Yeah, well, I chop it up with them. Cotton and Claremont. Y'all missed the first part of the show where we was in there, but I got y'all coming. We're gonna finish building this lineup. Daniel Jones, Teddy Bridgewater. I see. I like Daniel Jones. Sneaky. I told you I like the Atlanta Giants game to go over as well. I like a lot of overs this week. I told you I like a lot of touchdowns this week. I think it's gonna be a scoring, high-powered offensive week for the NFL. But yeah, I like Daniel Jones. Teddy Bridgewater, Claremont. I don't think so much because they're such a heavy favorite in that game, and they have two different backs they can use. I think he'll do something, but he's not in play for me across no contest really. Just because I think he doesn't. I don't think he have to do much against the Jets this week. So Anton Clemar, that answer your question. But should we do Cousins since we have Osborne? Yeah, we have to go Keeney if we're going with her. But yeah, okay. Shall we go? You're right. You're right. You know what, Shark Killer? Let's do Cousins. Because if we go on Eckler does have I think a little negative correlation with Herbert just because of potential of some running touchdowns. Let's go Cousins. Let's do that. Let's go Cousins. Shark Killer. Let's go Cousins. This is gonna do it. All right. Let's go Cousins. I like Mike Davis, Michael Bones, Mike Davis. Mike Davis, another situation. If you got a Michael Bones, if you got a good feeling about Mike Davis, go ahead. But for me, it's just I don't Cordell Patterson there. I don't know what they're doing, and you got to try to get two things right. You gotta get that the Falcons don't pass it all over the field for touchdowns, and you gotta get that any rushing touchdown is gonna be Mike Davis and not Cordell Patterson. So it's just a lot of question marks for me. So in single interest, we talking about Michael Bond. We doing single interest, 3 max bills, 20 max stuff over here like that. So just in those contests, I don't think Mike Davis is in play for me. But if you doing large field GPPs, yeah, he a good play. He a decent play. I ain't gonna say good. He a decent play. But yeah, we going cousin Shark Killer G. I like that. Just because we got Eckler, we so sold on Eckler. I think he has a little negative correlation with Herbert, and we want to try to maximize upside on this. So let's go Cousins. I mean, let's go because he been very solid. 25, 25. Yeah, we got Osborne. So what receiver we going? We going Thielen or Jefferson? What defense? What receiver we going? Shark Killer G. Let's do it. Let's get into this bill. I might there. You have to go Keenan if we're going with her, but cause this gonna allow us to pay. I guess we gotta go with this Seattle wide receiver. Yeah, definitely. Let's go make it Jefferson. All right, Karen, let's go. So let's go. Bam. Let's pair him with Jefferson, and let's go. Metcalf, I like it. Metcalf, I like it. Since we probably gonna be different enough because let's just let's go Metcalf. Let's keep it there. We going with the 1B receivers. Let's go Metcalf. What you think about this Shark Killer G? Thielen. Oh, Thielen. We gotta go see how. All right. Let's go Thielen then. Shark Killer G say Thielen. Let's go Thielen. Yeah, you like Thielen with him, and I like Metcalf on the run back. So we'll chop it up. We build them together. You like Thielen, we'll pair Thielen with Cousin. I like Metcalf as the run back. All right, we'll chop it like that. How that's looking? Bam, 5,600 left. 5,600 left. This is me and Shark Killer G. $50 single entry bill right here, man. All right. So we went there. What are we doing at this other running back spot? Let's just see if we went Derrick Henry. How much did that give us? 4,100. Derrick Henry 4,100. Let's lock in this other running back. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Shark killer. Yes sir. Yes sir. Let's lock in this other running back. Shark killer. Who do we like for the other running back? Who do we like? You know I like Jonathan Taylor, but that's a little risk there. We don't have to go that risky since we already. Hmm. We could. We could. Saquon's there. I like that game. I like Saquon. What you think about Saquon, Shark Killer? He's a little chalk. He's gonna be a little on. But what do you think about Saquon? I like Saquon Roscoe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He definitely ain't played potential. I say we lock Saquon in. What's up, Shark Killer? Cool. Cool, cool, Shark Killer. Saquon, let's see how it look. If I lock Saquon in there, boom, that give us 5,200. Henry, I like. Alright, bet. Yeah, I'm with that too because I got enough value. So let's go Henry. Bam. Let's go Derrick Henry. Let's go Derrick Henry. Money right there. Alright, now tight end. Tight end. Let's lock in the tight end. We got 41.5. 41.5 left. Who you liking for tight end? I like Kyle Pitts, but if we go Kyle Pitts, how much they give us? 34. Okay. Um, Logan Thomas and Quan, all right too. Yeah. Saquon, yeah. Mhm. Well, let's see. Let's see what we want to do at tight end. That's gonna tell us whether we go Henry or Saquon. Let's let that be the deciding factor. If we like a more expensive tight end, we got to pay down for Saquon. But if we going cheaper tight end, we can go up to Derrick Henry. So let's lock in tight end, Shark Killer, and then that let us know who to go at running back. So what you like at tight end, man? You thinking pay up with this lineup? I always do mine according to the lineup. You know what I mean? So do you think this lineup we need a pay up option to kind of solidify, get some more security in them? But I think we're very secure with Cousins, Thielen, Metcalf. I think we have a very secure floor with these guys. Osborne is our pay down option. So what are you liking at tight end? I like Hawkinson. Hawkinson is my favorite tight end play today. Hawkinson or Pitts are the two tight ends I like. They gonna have some on the show. Like I said, we can pay up for Kelsey or Waller, one of the two. Waller is gonna be the lower owned out of the pay up options at tight end for real. Cause I think if people going on there, they just gonna go to Kelsey as opposed to Waller. Waller could be a little lower on, very sneaker. Waller times 10. I bet. Well, let's do Waller then. Waller times 10. Bam. All right. Bet. Put Waller in there. So I guess that's going to leave us Saquon then. We paid up a little bit at tight end. So we got to go Saquon. Ooh, that leave us flat bottom 3,000. I like this bill though, Chuck Killer. Hey, is it a 3,000 receiver? I'm okay with throwing 3,000 receiver here. Do you want to go down? I'm liking this bill with that Waller and Saquon and man, Hawk is cool. Yeah, we might. Let's see what the 3,000 receivers look like. Oh man, who we got down here? Cam Sims? No, man. No. Oh, hold on. Was it who was the receiver? It's a receiver from the Titans. I can't think of his name. What is it? Let's go to the Titans. It's a receiver from the Titans, I think. That was 3,000. I was dumpster diving, man. Sometimes you got a dumpster dive looking into Tennessee. I think they got a 3,000. Yep, they do. Him. Let's see. I like Pitts, but I have a feeling it's a J. Smith day. Yeah. Chester Rogers right here. 5 and 6 targets past 2 weeks. Gave you 10 points, gave you 4 points, but he's the flat minimum. I like those targets in this game, but yeah, that's too much on this single entry. We ain't gotta go that hard. All right. So we can either you like Pitts, or I have a feeling it's a J Smith there. Okay, Hawk is cool. So yeah, we can either go down to Hawk, or we can go down to a value running back and keep that Waller, because I like this Waller play. I really do. Let me go to the trash can. Yeah, man, you got a dumpster dive. Chester Rogers the only one I seen, but that's super risky. I think we should pay down at this other running back just because I like Darren Waller right here as a very sneaky high upside play tight end. I think they give us a unique bill. I think we can pay down a little bit at running back. There is value to be had at running back, and we haven't taken advantage of it yet in this lineup. So I would say Sony Michelle, but we talked about. I probably got too much of him anyway. So who you like for a little cheaper running back, cheaper than Saquon, man. It ain't got to be too much. We just got to free up a little salary so we ain't dumpster diving on a receiver. All right, we gonna finish this up too, y'all, because I know we got bills to get to, man. Um, Saquon, David Montgomery, I don't really like him, so I say, man, I don't really like none of them. None of them. Let me go trash can. Yeah, my favorite pay down receivers. You, that's a running back battle. Clyde, that was allowed. Hmm. I don't like Chase Edmonds, Antonio. We can go Matson. But no, that's too much of that game. That's too. Oh no, no, that's too much of that Seattle Minnesota game. Uh, David Montgomery, perceived tough matchup. 2020. He gonna get the touches. I don't know. What's up? We need a pay down running back from Saquon. Or all right, tell you what. Let's do this. Let's see how it look. If we go down from Waller to Hoxton, because we got to get this finished up. If we go down from Waller to Hoxton, they give us 5,200. Kamar. Come on. All right. Oh, hey, I'm with the Kamara bill. Listen, we definitely can do that too now. We definitely can do that or mixing. Now let's go Kamara. Cause we really trying to take this thing down at $50 single engine. Let's go Kamara. Perceived tough matchup. Nah. That's New England. New England is so tough. Mixing. You like mixing? Yeah, you're a little cheaper than Saquon. Let's go mixing. Tough defense against the Steelers. That's tough too. Mixing. Come on. Let's try mixing. Let's try mixing. We go back to Waller. We just trying to free up some salary. That give us 3,200. All right. So let's leave Hawkinson. We like that, boom. Mixing that leave us 5,400. All right. Tough matchup, but he gonna get the touches. He can go mix it. Come on. Now you know what? Let's see how much it. Tyson running back. Come on. Let's see. 3,500. Yeah. Well, if we going down to Hawkinson, we might can leave Saquon in there. Yeah, we can leave. If we going down to Hawkinson, okay, I think that's better right there. Barkley and Hawkinson. What you think about that? Then let's finish it out with the flex. What you like? Yeah, Barkley Hawkinson. Because you said Hawkinson cool, yeah. We got 5,200 left. Let's finish it out. What we like in the flex? 5,200. We got McKissick. We got Peoples might work at 3K though. Yeah, Peoples. Let's see Peoples, man. If you want to stretch it all the way out, Peoples. One target, 15. 3 play the game. Maybe. Let's see. Who else is over there in that Cleveland receiver core? Higgins, Schwartz, People, Jones. That's what I said. We can risk it. We can risk it and go. If we can go, people, y'all know. Hey, look, let's do it. Let's see. If that gonna give us Derrick Henry and really lock this in? Yep, it is. Hey, I'm with it. I'm with it. Right there. What you think, Shot Killer LG? That's it. Cousins, Eckler, Henry, Osborne, Thielen, Metcalf, Hawkins, and People Jones. I like it. I like it. This could be our $50 singer. Yay, nay. What's up, Shot Killer? Let's finalize this thing, man. Last minute questions. Last minute questions. I can't get to all of them because we gotta. I gotta go build lineups. You know, finish up this last hour. But any last minute questions? Just waiting up. Rondell Moore's 5K. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm in play, especially with the chance of Hopkins being out. Let's see. Let's do this. Cause these are the last two positions we playing with flex. So let's go more and see who that lets. If that let us get Saquon, oh yeah, I like that too. Now this let us get Saquon. That's a nice build too. It's a nice build too. Done deal. Rondell Moore's at 5K right there. That's it. Done deal. Shark Killer. Put done deal one more time so I know this is the lineup you like right here. Cousins, Eckler, Barkley, Osborne, Thielen, Metcalf, Hawkinson, Rondell Moore, Bengals. Put done deal one more time for me. That's money, Shark Killer. We're going to put that in. Back that truck up. All right, let's do it. That's it. There you have it, guys. Y'all see it. $50 single entry. If you in this $50 single entry, 50K to first, it's me and Shark Killer G coming for y'all, man. Y'all see what y'all up against. Hey, that's gonna do it, man. We gotta wrap it up. Ran a little long today, but it was good, man. I like vibing with y'all in here. Thought it was very good live today, man. Y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done it. Tell a friend, bring a friend. We're trying to get the views up, get the subscribers up. Y'all know, man. We gonna take it, man. Me and Shark Killer probably take this thing down. That's a mean lineup. Let me put that in so you see it. Bam, boom, pow. It's in there. So y'all know that's up there. That's in there. All right. We out, man. Y'all be great. Let's go.